So I'm really glad Bandai did such a good job with the second version of the high-grade Astray, because we probably wouldn't have gotten the Sengoku Astray. There was no way they were going to use an old, at that time, almost 10-year-old model of an Astray, because they look cool still, but they're definitely dated. And I have them all. I really should make a video of all 4 kits. But the Sengoku Astray, very nice. Like, I love the samurai motif. The head looks great. V-fin still sucks. I don't know why Astray frames, at least in the high grade form especially, the V-fins never hold straight. They always want to tip and then fall off. There should be a locking point, but there doesn't seem to be. I don't get that. Just the shape of the head, I think. But of course, you got the big shoulders here with some nice looking thrusters, and the knees and the feet. Love the feet. If you want to make a Ninja Turtle custom, which I'm sure somebody's already done that using these, that'd be a perfect idea. And the knee armor is weird because I can the hinge on it only lets it go forward. I thought it'd be to like bend it back so that the knee doesn't look weird like that, but no, it really doesn't. Oh well. And of course, it's got a lot of green stickers and some white ones on the shoulder. I think 4. Yeah, because also one on the other side. So yeah. You got 4 stickers on just the, or I should say the bicep. Which, it's the small kit. It's supposed to have white there. I appreciate it. These ones here, you could go without. The one on the face, I guess you really need, because it gives it some gold. Which it could have been black. But, whatever. Doesn't really matter. And its posability, while it's not as good as it is, like it could be now, I still think for what we got in 2011, it works really nicely. I mean, it's got good stomach jointage. They still didn't separate the front skirts. Side skirts are ball jointed, so that does help. And of course, I already showed the knee. And the ankles are double ball jointed. And a hinge. You got 3 different points, so you can get some good action there. And they cut, you know if you can see it, they cut the inside, so you know which way to put the, connect the leg to. But it gives you a good tilt because there's no plastic there, without an actual tilting hinge. I thought that was kind of neat. And of course, you've seen the arms. I recommend gluing these little teeny thrusters that are in the arms, because they are very easy to come out. I lost those for quite a while. And they even have a little tab, so when you peg them back together into the arm, they lock in place. Nice job. And you've also got this really nice demon shield, but it's very plain. No stickers at all. Not like you think they'd at least give a couple ones. Apparently these eyes are thrusters. It would be nice if they were hollow. You could put some like effect parts in there. Whatever. But it's got a handle. So the red frame, I don't think was it held. It might have been held one time. I mean, it's not huge, but it is kind of cool. Like have a face coming at you. But if I just replace the handle where it was, you know, shove it into where the backpack usually is, and now it's got its own backpack. Which did help in the last episode of Build Fighters, because he tanked a shot in the back with the shield. And finally we have the 2 katanas, which are all white plastic. You need 5 stickers. The gold one on the hilt, you gotta like fold it over and then wrap it around and then fold into the indents. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh boy. And the fact that the hilts are white just, I don't know, it takes away from the chromy silver stickers, which, well, they've held up for over 10 years, so I guess they're doing something right. They hold great in the hand, but you could also put them in the big hands on the shoulders, which is always an interesting idea. It also holds great, so that gives you options, but don't want them in the hand for some reason. They also fit very nicely into these little grooves in the shoulder armor. Problem is, now they take up a lot more real estate on a shelf. So, yeah, if you want, you can have them like this and have them kind of cross his arms, so they're more straight down. That's what I've seen people do in pictures. It's a good idea. Now, there's actually an alternate reason for me showing this kit right now, because with the power of Temu, I got a gold one. So now we have the Sengoku Astray gold frame. And this is so much better. I love, man, like I was always a fan of the original, but these colors, damn, especially with the metallic green stickers now, It looks so nice. Now keep in mind, I mentioned this with the that knockoff of the Hainu, the Hainu Gundam high grade. The gold isn't solid throughout. It looks good from a distance, but once you start getting closer, if the part was on a plate, like facing this way, the spray doesn't quite reach around all the way. It starts to fade a little bit. You can start to see some yellow creeping through. But for the most part, I think it actually does a better job of that Hainu Gundam, and it didn't have really that much gold. This one does, so the fact that it's able to kind of mask the shortcomings of the paint that was applied is pretty good. And guess what? The V-fin stays perfectly. What? The knockoff did it right. How? Why? What did they do? I don't know. And it is a little weird. They didn't change the color of the subarms, because now they're a lighter color than the body, which I guess makes them stand out a little bit at least. But I think they would look better in the black. Although I'll be honest, until I actually put the this model underneath the light, like a bright light, it wasn't really that easy to tell. And this thing is, if I didn't know this wasn't real, like a real Bandai kit, I would think it was, because everything went together right. And I think that the V-fin thing would have tipped me off that it didn't. It wasn't like copacetic. But man, I just love the fact that the V-fin stays on the knockoff. And the accessories are the same. I actually have the tilted hand. You have the 3 sets of hands, but one of them is a tilted rest, so you can get more of like a katana pose. Because of course, you get the same katanas, but they look better now with those stickers. Because now the hilt is black, it just stands out more against the light gray sticker on the handle and the silver on the blade, which they hold way too well. These stickers are terrible, only because if you mess up, you're going to rip off the adhesive before you rip off the sticker. So that's a little annoying. Still holds just the same, even in these little grooves in the shoulders for storage. You got nothing wrong there. And the hands are just as nice. Even these hand covers fit perfectly. There's like, it doesn't seem to be any degradation at all. And the shield, which exactly the same, but all gold, and it looks really nice in gold. Picking it out with some black would definitely help. And you know, that's not it. The company that isn't Bandai gave us a few other things, like a water slide decal sheet, that's nice and all, but also a set of the katanas with the sheaths. Now this is when I realized how like sticky the stickers were, because I tried to apply the chrome on one of the blades, and the sticker peeled off and like ripped apart before I could actually get it off the blade, because I misaligned it. But it kind of looks cool with a black blade. And now we have a Mecha Goro with katanas. That's pretty great, the fact that you can have them hold them all. Very nice. So strangely enough, yeah, you actually get more with, personally, the better looking Astray frame. I still like the red frame, but man, that gold and black just, it's the best.